Hello folks, this is Doodles of the Doodles Show, and today I'll be talking about a possible AJ Styles heel turn. I'm not saying he's going to turn heel, but this is my idea if he turns heel though, what they should do with him. And also, this video concerns the Bullet Club. What if these certain men were members of the Bullet Club? It's like about 5 members or so, or 7 different ones added, or whatever, but anyways, let's get it. Let's get into the video. Okay, this is a pretty good idea though. What if AJ Styles did turn heel after WrestleMania? I mean, what if he did turn heel? Kind of thought of this, but like, I don't know. I was thinking maybe he kind of seemed like I was thinking he might kind of might turn heel against Shinsuke Nakamura, but I don't know. But I think I might have been thinking that, but I remember Wrestle Talk TV. They had a post. It said, in the future of an epic new feature, Wrestle Talk writers predict WrestleMania. Share your own predictions below or in the article comments section. And then has a link and then has a pic. Here it is right here. You'll see that right there. This post is from March 18th. And then the next, then my post, that was from Wrestle Talk News. So let me read you my post. My post, I predict Shinsuke Nakamura is gonna beat AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. And don't get me wrong, I like it. I like AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura, but I like AJ a little bit better. I mean, a little bit more as a fan. But most likely, I don't think AJ Styles is going to retain the WWE Championship. And then my next post, or my next tweet, my second tweet after that, I put, since I couldn't put two tweets in one, I had to do another one. Since Twitter's a little bit different from Facebook, you can't write as much as you want to a certain extent. Twitter is very scarce, very limited to how much you can write. And then I would like, in the next tweet, the second tweet I put, I would like for AJ Styles to win. Though then again, I want to see Shinsuke Nakamura win the WWE Championship, which would be his first world world championship in when I'm sorry, which would be his first world championship win in WWE, but we have yet to see that. I mean, to see what happens. Show you my tweets right here. I don't know why it's so blurry. This is stupid. Hold on. You won't forget it. I might show you later. I might not, but I just want to finish the video. Then later on, this guy named this guy named Kevin Kavanaugh. I think that's how you say his name. His last name is Cavanagh. Okay. Okay, let me see now. Okay, give me a minute. Let me read you what he said. I'm just looking at something real quick. I kind of might go with it. This guy left a comment next. He has 75 followers. He's from Cleveland Heights, Ohio. It says he's a PhD student at Case Western Reserve University. It says writer, editor, data analytics at Wrestle Talk TV. Has their Twitter, Wrestle Talk TV's Twitter username on in the link on his Twitter profile. I don't know if that's true or not, if it really is, but because he has 75 followers, but the people behind the scenes don't really get that much followers anyway, so he might be, I think might be legit, just maybe, but anyways, if he is, anyways, this is what he told me after I read my first two tweets. He said, "Thanks for commenting, Ernie. I think a Shinsuke Nakamura win might bring AJ Styles back into heel territory, which could extend the feud, post WrestleMania, or he put WM for short. Will be interesting to see what happens. Again, will be interesting to see what happens. Just in case you didn't hear me. Just in case you didn't hear me before. Okay, let me tell you what I read next. What I say next. Let me just get a drink of water. Okay, now. And then I tell him, "You're welcome, Kevin. And yeah, it should be interesting to see what happens after WrestleMania if AJ Styles or if AJ loses the title. I like AJ as a heel almost as much as I love him as a babyface. But don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of heels in wrestling, or of heels. I mean, I'm a big fan of heels, but it just depends on the wrestlers and the characters." Okay, showing a little bit better. Let me go back to the other tweets so you can read them. And then I'll show you the ones I was just on right now. Okay. It's from the beginning to where I just got through reading. Okay. Show you these first two and then the other ones. If you need to, just pause it because I'm going to move down so I don't have viewers leave the show, but just pause it if you need to. Let me just get it to focus better. Let me hold this more still. Pause the video right now if you need to before I go on in 3, 2, 1, seconds, 0. Okay, I'm going to go now. Scroll down. Okay, here we go again. The last two I just read of Kevin's and mine. Kevin's first tweet to me, and then my tweet replying to him that I just read a few moments ago, a moment ago or so, maybe even a minute ago or so, whatever. But anyways, here we go again. Pause it if you need to. I'm gonna leave it in about 10 seconds. Just pause it just to give you time, and so I have viewers leaving my show or my video once it's posted on YouTube. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Try to get it focused better. Hold on. Give you a little bit more time. 2. Hold on. It's getting a bit dark. Piece of junk. Okay. 1, 0. Okay. Gonna move on now. Okay. And then the next thing he said, "I honestly don't remember him transitioning into a babyface. I remember him being a heel, but still being loved. And then one day, just sort of. I mean, they just sort of went with it. I think he could go full. I think he could go full heel, if he does something to Shinsuke. I mean, if he does something to Shinsuke, in a scenario where he takes the L, the loss. You know, if he loses, if he takes the L at WrestleMania 34, or as he said it, WM 34. Let me show you the tweet now. I'm sorry I'm taking a while. I'll get to what I'm gonna my point in. I'll get to my point in the little bit. Just give me time, please, and I'll tell you the members I think who should join the Bullet Club. If you need to, pause this and read it as long as you need to. Just get a good shot for you to look at it. Okay, pause it. I'm going to move on in 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus better. My hand's kind of shaky. I don't know why. Piece of junk. Okay, pause it if you need to. Okay, moving on now. I'll get to my point in a little bit about why I think AJ would turn heel. I mean, what should happen, but yeah. Oh, I'm kind of. I already probably got to it already, but I'll finish reading. Hold on, and then I'll get to my point. I mean, I'll tell you who I think should join the Bullet Club in a little bit. Just give me a minute. Just be patient, please. And then I put in the next tweet. Oh, okay. And yeah, you got a point. I was surprised how AJ was kind of prideful when Shinsuke Nakamura helped him. And in TNA, he was a little bit different towards his peers until he became no one AJ Styles, no one AJ Styles, and we have seen in the past AJ shoving Jeff Hardy in TNA back in 2004 when he made. And then I didn't get to finish writing the tweet. Then I put it in the next tweet. His TNA debut, and AJ Styles was a babyface, but I mainly remember him doing that kind of stuff towards other babyfaces as a heel. As a heel. I meant to put but I put BIT by accident. But he had his moments as a babyface being prideful in his character and whatnot. But of course, as the heel, I put Hurl by accident. I put HERL. I mean RL. But of course, as a heel, that's a whole. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on. But of course, as a heel, that's a whole different ball game. That's a whole different ball game, and I'm interested. I'm very interested. I'm sorry, just I don't know why my voice is like this right now. Get like that when I kind of get thirsty or whatever. Oh no, that's stupid. I'd never get like that. Never get like that. It's so stupid. Hold on. Need to stay hydrated. Okay, that's a little better. Drink a little more. Yeah, very interested to see how things will turn out with AJ as a heel. Okay, let's continue reading. Like I was saying, but of course, as a heel, that's a whole different ball game. And I'm interested in the next tweet, since I didn't get to fit it in the other tweet. Next tweet to see what happens, and I can't wait. This could be a long and unforgettable rivalry. A TNA legend duking it out. A TNA legend duking it out with a New Japan, or I put NJPW, which stands for New Japan, which stands for New Japan Pro Wrestling Legend, in a WWE ring. And this will go down in WWE as one of the best, one of the greatest rivalries. I put rivalry. I don't know why I put rivalry. I meant rivalries. Oh, no, I think that's right. Rivalry in WWE history. If that's done right. If it's done right. I spelled done wrong. I put DPNE. But if it's done right, and I put smiley face. Okay, let me show you my tweets again. My newer tweets. This is from that guy. I don't remember if I showed you the whole thing of this guy's tweet. I might have, but let me show you again just in case before I show you the tweets I just read. Pause it if you need to. Start now. Okay, scrolling down. If you need to pause it in any of these tweets, just pause it and read it, and then just play the video, and then I'll go over the rest. I hope this comes out steady. I'm so sorry about it. Get out of here, stupid. I'm sorry, I get frustrated when my phone acts up like that. It's not y'all, but it's just me. I just got pet peeves, man, about the phone acting up like that. And I know it's a little bit shaky, I'm sorry. My hand's getting shaky, I think it's good enough for y'all. And that's the last tweet I did, okay. Let me get to my point now. Okay, Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles rivalry is firing up as AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura's rivalry is firing up. Well, I don't think AJ's going to turn heel right now. I don't know. WrestleMania is 2 days from now, so it's too late to turn heel unless he does it on social media. And they promote it on WWE on their YouTube channel and social media platforms and all that from AJ Styles' Twitter account and all that. Or whatever, they use his Twitter video to turn heel. If he did that, and then they promote it on WWE, if they promote it on WWE social media content. But anywho, or stuff like YouTube or whatever, or WWE social media accounts like Facebook, Twitter, whatever, Instagram. I don't care for that. It's kind of stupid. Sorry, no offense to you people who claim to be Instagram models. Nah, just kidding. Kind of. Anyway, I think Instagram's kind of dumb, but it's not nothing like Facebook or Twitter or MySpace or YouTube ain't social media. That's a video sharing website. It's different, actually. I don't know why. If I did consider that a social media platform or website or whatever, I'm sorry. It's not social media. That's just a video sharing website. Okay, or. Yeah, it's a website. But anywho, the thing is, though, AJ Styles and you've seen what's been going on SmackDown with AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura's rivalry getting pretty heated up, man. Little by little. And you saw Shinsuke Nakamura pretending to go hit AJ Styles with the Kinshasa with the knee to face, and then he stopped trying to get into AJ's head and patted him on the head probably 2 weeks back or a couple weeks back ago or so. Could have been 3, but anywho, this week on SmackDown, we saw AJ Styles act like he was going to give a phenomenal forearm to Shinsuke Nakamura. Then he stopped. He pretended. He didn't do nothing, though. I have to plug in my charger. Hold on, it's about to die. Hold on. So the video won't mess up. Anywho, and then AJ Styles patted Shinsuke Nakamura on the head. And Shinsuke Nakamura was laughing and he got mad. And before that, in between these two things happened, Shinsuke Nakamura, a couple weeks ago before this week that happened, after Shinsuke Nakamura, oh, I'm sorry, it might have been I can't remember when, but in between that time, Shinsuke Nakamura said that AJ Styles, he is so emotional. AJ Styles is emotional. And AJ Styles said he's not emotional. And then he was saying Shinsuke Nakamura keeps playing mind games. Shinsuke Nakamura keeps playing mind games. And I forgot what else he said I was going to mention. But anywho, he was saying that Shinsuke Nakamura underestimated AJ Styles and different things. But anywho, it's just mind games, it's a battle of wits, it's a battle of wits, mind games, and all that. You know what I mean. Anywho, it's getting pretty heated. That happened in between the two things where AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura pretended to hit each other with their signatures and finishers. Anywho, what do you call it? This thing is getting pretty heated up, though. But we'll see what happens at WrestleMania. What happens if AJ Styles loses at WrestleMania? Oh, here comes the good part right here. AJ Styles, what if he does? He turns heel. And what happens? It's a better way to make him heel. This gets more interesting now. And we got the Balor Club. We got Finn Balor, reunited with Luke Gallows or Dog Gallows in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and Carl Anderson, And the Balor Club, they brought back the Balor Club, which started in New Japan Pro Wrestling, which is now the stable group. The stable group still goes on, and it's been renamed and now known as the Bullet Club in Japan now, and New Japan Pro Wrestling. But anyways, in WWE, it's the Balor Club. Okay, let me get a drink of water. Hold on. Shut up, stupid! Don't you dare. Give me a minute. I need to drink some water real quick. And keep this thing from uncharging. Stay stupid. Okay, as I was saying. I don't know why this stupid thing ain't charging. Shut up. Don't you dare. Anywho, as I was saying, they joined the Balor Club. Okay, I mean, I'm sorry. Hold on, I haven't gotten to that yet. And then, shut up. And then, okay, the Bullet Club is the New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'm sorry, I'm getting kind of mad because this stupid charger. Stay charged. Okay, that's the New Japan Pro Wrestling. The Balor Club is in WWE. Okay. What if, okay, AJ Styles loses his match at WrestleMania 34 to Shinsuke Nakamura, losing the WWE Championship in the process. And Finn Balor, like I said, he reunited with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. They restarted the Balor Club in WWE, which was a New Japan Pro Wrestling. Let's not get into that again because I'm running out of time. But anywho, Balor has a championship match, the Intercontinental Championship triple threat match against The Miz and Seth Rollins. What if Finn Balor loses that match? He's the babyface in the Balor Club. He loses that match. He's a babyface, and remember, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. I thought they were still baby faces, but they might still be heels. It just might just be a faction with a baby face and heels together as friends. You know, as a stable group. Kind of like if Mario and Bowser were in a stable group, even though Bowser's a bad guy and Mario's a good guy. It'd be crazy. It's like people in real life hang out with a bad crowd and they're good people, but they don't do nothing wrong. They're just stupid. But anywho, Finn Balor loses his match, his triple threat Intercontinental Championship match against the Miz, who's the Intercontinental Champion, and Seth Rollins. Finn Balor loses, he gets upset. AJ Styles loses, he gets upset. The next night, on Monday Night Raw, Finn Balor becomes a heel. Then on SmackDown, AJ Styles becomes a heel. And AJ Styles aligns himself, or he goes with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and he goes with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and they say they're gonna start a revolution. They're going to start doing the same things they did in New Japan Pro Wrestling. And then AJ Styles, he becomes the new member of the Balor Club by joining on SmackDown Live after Monday Night Raw. And then you see the Balor Club members both. This would be interesting since they're both on different brands. Then, well, I didn't think about this before, but you might as well have them on both brands. You have the Balor Club members show up. You have the Balor Club members show up on both the Raw and SmackDown. And AJ Styles turns heel, and Finn Balor turns heel. They turn heel. AJ Styles and Finn Balor both turn heel because they lost their matches at WrestleMania, and they're mad. They're upset, and they join alliances. AJ and the Balor Club, along with Finn Balor as the leader. And they start the Balor Club, or the Balor Club already started, but they have a new Balor Club with new members, AJ Styles. That would be pretty neat. You see the Balor Club attacking people on SmackDown and Raw, and recruiting new members in different things, and having good matches, having tag team matches, 8-man tag team matches, triple threat, 6-man tag team matches, different things, and So some of the members battle for the tag team championships, the WWE or Universal World Heavyweight Championships, Intercontinental, United States, and what if even the Balor Club members, every one of them, won every tag team championship, or just about every one of them had a tag team championship. Every member of the Balor Club held one one and held a one and held a WWE championship while being a part of the Balor Club. Imagine that. And what if this happened? What if Samoa Joe joined the Balor Club? Imagine how awesome that would be. How would you like that, Samoa Joe being a part of the Balor Club? One of the greatest pro wrestlers in TNA wrestling history. TNA legend like that, and AJ Styles too, man. And what if even John Cena joined the Balor Club? One of the biggest baby faces in WWE history. Wouldn't you like to see that, the leader of the C Nation, a part of the Balor Club? Imagine how much, man, they would get some big merchandise sales and everything. Imagine John Cena Balor Club t-shirts, man. I saw a pic on Facebook or on Google Images. There was somebody made a custom picture with John Cena. If he had a Bullet Club t-shirt, he had a John Cena kind of like the hustle, loyalty, respect. You know how John Cena does the little hand signals with his hands? He used to have it on his t-shirts or on his wristbands or whatever as the little yellow hands on his t-shirts. Anywho, has the hands on this custom John Cena Bullet Club t-shirt or logo they have. It's in black and white, like the regular Bullet Club stuff, and then it has HLR, loyalty, respect, like on John Cena's t-shirts, in black and white. That's pretty neat, though. It might have had a Bullet Club face on there. I can't remember what it was, but anywho, it was pretty neat, though. Not the best, but it's okay. But imagine John Cena Balor Club, not Bullet Club, but Balor Club t-shirts and merchandise in the WWE. And can you imagine that? John Cena would be the biggest heel in WWE, man. And he would get a lot of heat. I mean, in a good way. It's good for business. Not backstage heat, but with the fans, man. But at the same time, you probably have half the crowd cheering him and half the crowd booing him. That would be good. He would get a lot of good boos. He would get a lot of boos, and that would be good. He would get some heel heat. He would be a good heel in WWE. Imagine John Cena talking smack and taunting the audience, man, and having all the fans boo him, man. People would love that, man, especially television. That makes for good television. People would love John Cena as the heel in the WWE. That would be very great, man, and awesome. I would love to see John Cena as a heel in the WWE. And what a better way to make that in the Balor Club. And the Bullet Club was to come into WWE, or they were able to use the rights to that. That would even be better if they had the real Bullet Club. Even if they had the real Bullet Club, of course, or the members in New Japan Pro Wrestling, because that's how it would have to work. Even though Finn Balor made all this, but anywho, it's still going on. It's still going on in New Japan, so it would make more sense to bring the members from New Japan to the WWE. And have the Bullet Club there for John Cena to be a part of it, but that ain't gonna happen because WWE ain't never not around this day and age, not this time or anytime soon. It don't look like it. In my opinion, I think it's not gonna happen, but it would be nice maybe one day. But I don't think WWE's ever gonna have a crossover or some kind of working deal or relationship with New Japan Pro Wrestling, NJPW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, yeah. Anywho, it would be nice though, but Balor Club will work out good at WWE. It is the original stable group in New Japan Pro Wrestling. That was the original Bullet Club stable. That was the original name of the Bullet Club. When Finn Balor first started it. Started it in New Japan Pro Wrestling. But anywho, John Cena, and man, he would be the top heel. He'd be the best heel in in the Balor Club. I mean, they have that too, but in the WWE, man, he would probably be the top heel of the company. He'd probably be the heel of the year. He'd probably be the heel of 2017. I mean 2018 or 2019 if it started then. Since it's March right now, oh, we still got enough time. But yeah, if it started in 2018, he'll be the heel of 2018. He might even be the superstar of the year, man. Or maybe of 2019, if not 18. That'd be pretty neat, though, man. Imagine, what if even Bobby Roode joined the Bullet Club? I mean, the Balor Club. Would you like Bobby Roode to join alliances with them? Either John Cena or Bobby Roode, or you have both of them in the Balor Club, along with the other men I mentioned before. And then you throw Austin Aries in the mix. What if Austin Aries was a part of the Balor Club? That'd be pretty neat, man. What if Austin Aries didn't leave TNA? I mean, leave WWE. What if he didn't leave WWE for TNA? And what if Austin Aries, the greatest man that ever lived, joined the Balor Club? That'd be pretty interesting, man. You would have the Balor Club members you have these members of the Balor Club: Finn Balor, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, AJ Styles, Austin Aries, and then John Cena or Bobby Roode. I would probably throw both of them in just to make it better. And then what, man, that'd be pretty neat, man. And imagine all the championships. Talk about belt collector, no pun intended, for Austin Aries. Man, it'd be a belt collection for the Balor. It would be a belt collection for the Balor Club, winning all the championships in the WWE. Maybe not all of them literally, but maybe just about all of them. You know, every member wins a championship. And then what if even Eric Young, member of Sanity and leader, what if Eric Young joined the Balor Club, man? Especially Eric Young, man. Look how good he got in TNA, man. Especially, well, he's been good, but he became better. He really improved during his last run in TNA. Or a year and a half or two. Look at him with the world-class maniac, the kleptomaniac gimmick he did in TNA, man, in 2015. Check out those videos, man. Look at his entrance video. Look at his character in TNA during the period of 2015, man, and 2016. It was great, man. Imagine that, Eric Young. Which is the same one as Sanity, kind of. They changed him a little bit. It seems like, I don't know, the music's different, but imagine that Eric Young, though, from TNA 2015. Imagine that Eric Young, a part of the Balor Club. That'd be some of the biggest merchandise sales in WWE history, man. I think John Cena's, along with Eric Young's, be the top sellers. And maybe Austin Aries, yeah, would be. Of course, Bobby Roode's would be selling top dollar. And AJ Styles a lot more than Bobby Roode's. Well, Bobby Roode's better as a heel, but I don't know. WWE seems a little bit different. I'm not really into this glorious thing. I don't know. It's very over, but I don't think it's very over as a heel character and movement. But a lot of people seem to like it. If you brought that It Factor character, that gimmick, into the Balor Club or something similar, since WWE ain't gonna let them do that because that's just TNA thing, and they don't want any TNA nicknames in there either. TNA nickname. They don't want any TNA nicknames in there either, so they wouldn't call him the It Factor, or add another nickname, the It Factor. They wouldn't add another nickname, the It Factor, along with Glorious Bobby Roode, or the Glorious one, the Glorious Bobby Roode. Whatever. Anyways. Bobby Roode might have the least sold merchandise. I don't know. Well, he does better as the heel, but in TNA. But I don't know how far. Well, WWE let Bobby Roode go as the heel, but I don't know. Austin Aries is a very great heel, but I don't know him either. But I don't know. He seems more interesting in WWE than Bobby Roode is. Bobby Roode's more over, but I like Bobby Roode better though in the past. But I don't know. This glorious gimmick kind of stinks to me. I don't really care for it. I think it's kind of stupid, but I think the Balor Club, the original members, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, and Finn Balor, AJ Styles, I think those members would sell the most merchandise in the Balor Club. And then along with John Cena, Austin Aries, and Eric Young, Bobby Roode maybe the least, it just depends. But man, Eric Young knows how to get under people's skin. That's why I think he would sell a lot of merchandise, man. You should have seen how he got under Bobby Roode's skin at TNA, man, during his heel run in 2015. But Bobby Roode, if they really gave him and all the other members great creative freedom, especially Bobby Roode, and he kind of got toned down, got rid of, well, maybe not got rid of, but if he toned down that stupid Glorious gimmick and used the It Factor, or use something similar to it, use a similar It Factor gimmick, or use that gimmick and apply it to himself, be the guy he was in TNA, use that as a heel, then he would have a whole ton of merchandise selling, man. Or either way he would have good merchandise, since he's Bobby Roode. But they need to make him some good merchandise, though. Some good t-shirts with some good logos, man. Eric Young, he would have some great merchandise, man. Being a part of the Balor Club. And imagine that, man. That would be a great faction, man. AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, Samoa Joe. He would also have some of the biggest selling merchandise sales. Oh yeah, and also Austin Aries, Bobby Roode, and John Cena. I don't know if I missed anyone else that I mentioned before, but let me know. Anywho, imagine that, man. That would be one of the greatest members. That would be one of the greatest factions in WWE history, man. All those wrestlers to be members of the Balor Club, with Finn Balor leading. That would be the greatest, one of the greatest factions in WWE history, man. Better than the Shield. I don't care for the Shield. I hated those guys, man, a long time ago. I like them now, kind of, but they're okay right now as singles wrestlers, but I hated that faction. Imagine that, though, man. That would be one of the greatest things to happen. That would be one of the greatest things to happen in WWE history. And Samoa Joe would be, man, one of the top-selling merchandise sales in the Balor Club. Look when he joined WWE, man, or when he signed. Look at that. He sold every t-shirt out in one day. You can't tell me he wouldn't be a big merchandise seller, man. Along with John Cena and AJ Styles, the original Finn Balor, the Balor Club members, Gallows, Anderson, and Finn Balor. Eric Young definitely, man, sell a lot of merchandise. And Austin Aries would definitely sell a lot. Bobby Roode, if they let him be himself, yes, he would sell a lot more merchandise. I'm not knocking Bobby Roode. I like him, man. I like this guy a lot, but I don't see this Glorious gimmick as over, man. I mean, it's over, but just I hate the Glorious gimmick. I hate it. I hate the music. I hate the gimmick. I hate the name. I hate the Glorious thing. Yeah, his trunks look nice that he wore on his first day in NXT or on an NXT show after TakeOver or whatever. But anyways, I hate the gimmick, though. I hate the Glorious thing. But I think I might be wrong, but he probably would. I'm sure he would sell a lot of merchandise sales. Have one of the highest, so. But Eric Young, I think I might outsell him a little bit, but anywho. John Cena, man, that'd be some great merch, man. Imagine all these men, they'll be getting on the WWE Universe's nerves and teasing and taunting the fans, but man, they'll be so over. Half the audience would be cheering and booing them. That would be great, man. But let me know who are your picks below in the comments below. Who would you want to be a part of the Balor Club? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Please press like, watch, and subscribe. And share this with your friends on all social media platforms. And subscribe, press the notification link to join the notification squad on the Erdoodle Show. And imagine, I saw this on Google Images. Somebody had made up a Balor Club member thing with a customized picture with their version of who they wanted to be a part of the Balor Club. Imagine if Kevin Owens was a part of the Balor Club. I saw Kevin Owens on there, and then they had Sami Zayn. I don't know, maybe him. Yeah, I'm sure he could be good heel. He seems to be doing pretty good right now. Just don't wear them stupid hats. Then he'll be good. Just wear a cap or wear a Balor Club hat, dude. Yeah, wear a cap or wear a hoodie, man. and you have John Cena wearing a hoodie. I think I might have thought about that. And I saw somebody in Google Images already put a hoodie. That'd be pretty cool though. John Cena wearing a Balor Club hoodie. I almost said Bullet Club, but that'd be pretty cool though. John Cena come out with a Balor Club T-shirt, with a Balor Club hoodie, and he's getting mad at the fans. He's taunting them, antagonizing them, making them mad. That'd be something else, man. And all the other members do that too. And Eric Young's very good at that. Well, they're all good at that, man. Imagine all these TNA guys, man, teaming up together to be a part of the Balor Club. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Press like, watch, subscribe, and thank you. Our Doodle Show in and out. Thank you.